What's up, dude?
What up?
Trying to get the sound effects level right for this. And get my mic good to go. Yeah, it's Affinia. Yep. What's up, Paul? Or quest. Let's see. Forgot how to bring the chat up. Where's the chat? Okay. No. Wait. I forgot where the fucking chat log was. Oh shit. It's been so long. I think I can get there. Chat. You have good... I can look. Let's see. A monocle? I've learned that my left eye is worse than my right, so glasses time it is. I definitely have that too. Let's check the bank. Wait. I guess my bank was already unshared. Yeah, when I lay down on my side, everything gets fuzzy. It's like a thing that happens to me. Do I have anything that I can use that'll make this easier? I have ray guns. Vulcan. Well, yeah. I'll bring a few guns down. Yo, what up, Chico? Chicolette. It's good. I got some ranged stuff, nothing too great. Alright, let's do this. I'm trying to get these sound effects right, but my bloom is so high. What'd he say? I can't even. Let me go here. Oh yeah. This is where I can look. Log window. Or don't want to take it. I'll take it. I swear I hear thunder outside, but the radar shows nothing. You know. I kind of heard. That's because the weather changed like crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to like get reacquainted here with this game, man. Shoot. Turn down the volume a bit. It's in your ID. Oh, he's looking for some kind of rare gun. That's basically PSO in a nutshell. But ultimate. Yeah. Yo, what up, son? How are you? We're just back and playing PSO. Our roots, yo. PSO, but I make billions being a gun runner. Can I Google my card? Bro, I don't know, why is this guy so nice? I guess we're gonna trade guild cards. Which is basically like buddy list. Alright. How do I accept the guild card again? I forgot. Shit, yeah. Wonder if I can get PSO on a Steam Deck running? Probably, for sure. Do we have Sumikiri? I don't think so. I don't think I do. I think I have a red sword. Whoa. Club monomate. Yeah, just to... I can see you're playing the first PSO. I think it's pretty cool. I love this game. I've been playing it since I was 16. So more than half of my life, actually. But I'm really rusty. I'll be right back. I got this controller because it looked like a PlayStation controller, and it's actually kind of ass. It's called like a Game Sir. Did everyone take the pipe? it's Seaside. Just the first zone, though. Since, yeah, 400 years ago. Literally. I'm 38, so... That's half my life. That's more than half my life. Dusk, you would create a new game in episode 4, please? I'm not really into that right now. I don't have time for this. I kind of just want to run Seaside for the vibes. These guys. He's looking for a Centurion ability or something. I'm here for testing settings to keep game creeps crashing. Alright. I think he needs a pipe. Phantasy Star. What is that? Can someone translate for me? My hands are full of the controller. It looks like he's saying it's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games too, man. And what's up, Levi? I'm good, thanks though. People in this game are so nice, I forgot. Just like they're nice in WoW Classic too. I'm installing it right now. I've been meaning to try it. It's so fun. Play on Aphinia. I played on Xbox for a bit too. I like because there's like a server. There's this thing called Insignia that emulates Xbox Live. So now the PSO that was on Xbox can be played, and that was my first Xbox. My first PSO was on Xbox One, like the first Xbox. So that was fun to play, because that version of the game looks really nice. I would say better than the GameCube one for some reason. It's like slightly better looking. So I was playing on there. Is the drop PSO2 style or PSO1? Yeah, that's what I figured. I saw favorite, so I was like, it must have said something favorite. I'm trying to match one of my albums that's PSO-y, but this one isn't it. Let's go to a different album. I'm trying to find probably like Angel Mem is probably the most PSO-ish. But we'll start it from Sky Fragment. That's pretty PSO-ish. Yeah, that was Tape Sessions. It's not really PSO-ish. Some of the songs are, like in the middle. But this one's way more PSO sounding. Because I was like playing tons of PSO while I made Angel Mem. I forgot where Seaside. No, this is up. This is Angel Memory, Angel Mem. It's on the YouTube. It's a mix on YouTube that I have, or it's one of my albums. You can check it out. I feel like a lot of people missed Angel, like they didn't find it. I gotta boost everybody. Whoa. Open is cheating mobs do not show as of this. Oh. I didn't know that. This is Aphinia. What's up, Pencil? It's private server, Affinia. It's just Blue Burst. Dang, where's my soda? Did I really drink a soda that fast to where like... I think I drank a Diet Coke so fast that like... didn't even realize I drank it. Yo, what up, Lon? Your music... Love your music, thanks from Germany. This is Blue Burst on the PC. Thanks for listening to the tunes. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Alright, I gotta go this way. Everybody went this way. I'm almost too lazy to hit him with the debuff. I just bought 10 verbatim CDR to burn on him some games. Heck yeah, I used to do that on the Dreamcast. Yeah, burning CDs was fire. I just went backwards. Whoops. Unless that's it, but I don't think so. No, maybe that is. Maybe we completed Seaside. I forgot. I thought I went further than that. I see someone shooting over there, I think. Unless it's just a glitch. They're gonna be like, where are you, dude? Where are you, bro? I see like shooting, clipping through the thing. See it? Look at that. Feed my mag. My material, I'll take it. Yeah, it is the full thing. Now I guess we'll go to... There probably one's a mountain area. Yeah. Mountain area is probably one of the prettiest ones. Popped a build called Phantasy Star and now I'm tweaking in Seaside. It's been like a year, I think. Maybe 2. No, it's been like a year and a half, I think. Alright, Pope. Yeah, I'll probably be here for a little bit. Turn those event eggs in, the Easter events on. I bet I got one too if I go over there. There's like a shop where you can turn in the eggs. I don't see any eggs for me. Rooms. Same field? I don't think so. I don't see an event egg. Where's that event egg? Yep. I guess I didn't get it. What up, Hayes? It's my favorite game. My fave game. Yo, what up? What up, Barrow? Alright, man. Dang, we're clearing fast. It's because we're in very hard. Jungle area. Wait, they didn't come to jungle. I don't know where they went. I think they went to... Uh-oh, where's he gonna go? Yeah, jungle area. Yeah, there we go. Like he can hear me. Should get Taro to join the stream. Bro, you should join the stream and then you can... I can talk directly to you so I don't have to chat. It'd be all delayed and such. this song on stream, and I got out of work early. And it was like it was like a late spring, early summer afternoon, and I had gotten out of work early. And I was on stream and we were working on this track, and I was messing with the SSL Fusion. Yo, what up, Zio? How are you? I'm lost in the sauce. Not really, but I'm lost in the love. What's up, Ammon? How are you? I kind of want to like since I'm trying to like match my music to Phantasy Star right now, it makes me think like I should make a mix that's just for YouTube, and it's like music to play Phantasy Star Online too, or something like that, or like, yeah, something like that, and then it's just like all songs that I would consider Phantasy Star songs. Oh, I got a DB Saber too, but let's see. Let's get rid of some shit here. Pick up that DB Saber. Got some coffee. Gonna finally learn about geometry nodes and Blender. Stream vibe combines well. Heck yeah, you know what I wish I could do in Blender? Make PSO looking models. Like character models, like low res models. I don't know how to do that shit. All I know how to do in Blender is take stills and set the lighting stuff. I don't know how to actually use it. In fact, it's been like 2 months since I've used it, so I've probably forgotten how to even do that. This song Sora's on acid, but I was gonna just like, I should make like a PSO playlist type thing, songs to play PSO to or something. It's just like all the songs that were inspired by PSO and just put them all into one big clump. So much easier to play with mech guns, to be honest. Get warped. Such a cool level. I love this little spot right here. It's so cool looking. It's peak as heck. I should probably turn the bloom off. It's cool, but it's kind of much. Okay, this song is very PSO. Well, the intro is like this. Rare. Whoa! It's kind of a good rare for this mode. Let me see that. Protective shield used by the military mechanic group Team 0. Proves membership with the team. Huh. Never got that before. This part's cool too. I like this little spot. You like this song? Cool. Yeah, this song's cool. It's pretty cool. I remember working on it. This was another one we made on stream for sure. Yeah, PSO type playlist. Yeah. I wonder if I should just make it a straight up playlist. Like I could just take all of the release songs and just put them into like I could definitely do it on Spotify as well. Everybody. Heard rumors that the shield, along with Works Guard, do something in the story quest, but I think the blue shield that actually changes to rank corrections is rapid ring. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never even seen that rare before. I think we did them all. I think we missed an area. I think we missed an area in the mountain. I'm not 100%. Seaside. It's been a while. I know we gotta fight that thing. There's like this griffin. Yeah, that. Yeah. The griffin. I think maybe Gaia Ray would be the most PSO-ish. We'll find out. You know, this is kind of depressing, but like I forget what a lot of these songs sound like. Yo, what up, Blitz? How are you, man? Teleported. You just reminded me I need to download PSU Clem on my laptop. Have they updated that at all? Like, cause last time I played it, it was like super jacked. Like you could just level up so fast. Did they ever make it like challenging? Yeah, there's like a switch thing. Are we in? Yeah, we did all the other levels. Yeah, I played it a while ago, like 2 years, 3 years ago. It was pretty cool. It was just like, you just get boosted. When I played it, it was a little further along. Like, they had like the room system and stuff. It was pretty good. I love that game. I absolutely love that game. Not as much as PSO, but I love it more now than I did when I was younger. I played a ton of it when I was younger, though. I just didn't like it as much as PSO because it didn't have the same gameplay loop. But over time, I learned to just love it as its own thing. Oh, what up, audio? Yeah, it's fun, man. PSO is just like the best. It's a super simple gameplay loop because it's so old. Yeah, PSO 2 is alright. Thanks, Chocolate. I'm glad you like the song. Yeah, it'd be cool if they keep the pacing simple. I mean, really, they don't have to do much. The problem is they try and like monetize it, which is fine, but oh shit. Yo, what up, Alpha? I gotta not hit those little gates. They cause issues. This tune is a little loud compared to your voice. I could turn it down a little bit. I'm talking kind of low, and I'm kind of far away from the mic, too. Is this an Orion mix? Let me see what I can do about the audio volumes. What about that? Oh damn, they have a oh. Well, that's that would be pretty hilarious, actually. Whatever, screw these things, I'll just run through them. Heck it. never really played PSU offline, I can't lie. I only played the multiplayer. But man, the multiplayer hit diff back then. Yeah, I played it online when I played it. 100%. Did you ever get one of the bird suits? I think the rappy suits. I don't think I did. I don't think I ever grinded hard enough. But I might have. I don't know. I remember them everywhere. But I feel like I didn't grind hard enough for it. Thanks for listening, Winston. I appreciate you. I got gifted one, but they were gender locked, so I had my main male dude, then my side one just to wear that costume. I need a Wi-Fi router for my new space. Wonder what I should get. Any recommendations? Well, what are you trying? Like, how big is your space? Just like that one room? I mean, anything will do, man. I mean, you could get a Nighthawk. The only problem with the Nighthawks that sucks is they make you register them on their stupid website. Like, but if you log into it, like they'll try and make you use the app to register it, which is so annoying. But if you log into it, you can usually get around it. Like if you go into the IP address of it, the local IP address of it. I guess we're going to the Seabed. Shit. Also, random, well, not really, for the record, just for the record, everybody, I honestly, obviously, I think generative AI music is lame, but like, I don't really have any serious problem with all the AI mixes. A lot of people just like to music, like they just like to like listen to music like it's like food, like elevator music, like consumable. So like I understand why they pop off sometimes, especially if they've got good visuals and stuff like that, or at least like curated visuals. But the only thing that bothers me about it is not so much like, it doesn't affect me, so I don't really care, but it's kind of a shame. I did say this the other day, it's just kind of a shame that they're not categorized as such, like AI mixes. I feel like they should be categorized as such, which is probably not ever gonna happen. And the reason I think that they should is because like they just kind of like clog the pipeline, and it's not so much, oh, artists aren't getting recognition now. It's more of like it's clogging the pipeline between listeners that want to listen to real musicians and real musicians trying to connect with like their listeners. So it's kind of frustrating and kind of disappointing just to know that like there's one extra hurdle now. It was already hard to get exposure, right, as a musician, because the internet just has a lot of talented people. There's a lot of noise out there too, and now there's just one extra piece of bullshit in the way. That's the only reason why I'm not really cool with it. Other than that, people can listen to whatever the fuck they want. They can generate whatever they want. It doesn't affect me. I kind of frown on it a little bit, but I don't really care that much either. I'm not one of those like burn them at the stake. I just think it's kind of silly, so I like to rag on it just because sometimes I feel sassy. I listen to both. I don't mind the AI ones, but they are never really memorable. Yeah, they're just consumable, like utility. I understand it. Do you have a playlist for these tracks somewhere? I'm loving it. Yeah. These tracks are on Angel Mem. So just look at my channel, and there's a mix called Angel Mem, which unfortunately, speaking of generative AI, that's the last album we had like any generative AI art. It's clearly generative AI, the artwork. We don't do that anymore. After that album, I was like, this is done. We're done. We're done with it. Now everything's made by real people. Every single little pixel. That was like 2 years ago anyways. Would you be bothered if you got copyrighted by an AI company trained on your music because that happened to other musicians? That would piss me off for sure. If I got copyright struck on my own music somehow because of AI companies, that would piss me off. I would honestly, since I've trademarked Dusk and everything under Dusk, if they tried to do that, I would probably go after them legally. Like whatever company. I wouldn't just like refute the copyright strike, I'd probably lawyer up. Not even gonna lie. Because I literally make my music free for everybody to stream, etc. So if that happened to me, I would definitely figure out what corporation or like what group did it, and I would go after them for sure. You should use adversary noise to poison train models. Well, I'm not gonna do any of that, but like, if it affected me in that way and affected my business, I would absolutely come after them, because Dusk isn't just like a hobby. Like Dusk is literally an LLC, like a limited liability company, and I literally have trademarks that are like processing. They're almost done. I filed them like a year ago for Dusk. Anything under Dusk, I filed a couple different trademarks. So like, if they were to come at me and say, "Oh, this is copyrighted music from so and so," I would totally, even if I didn't get anything out of it, I would just do it just to do it, and I would make a video about it too and put them on blast. Like whatever company it was, I'd figure it out. Thanks, Mark. But yeah, that would piss me off quite a bit. And I would definitely hold whoever did it accountable. Even if it's like through a third party, like, you know how you can like sign up for third party copyright, whatever. Copyright sniffing stuff. I would go to them first with a lawyer probably, and then go through them to figure out who was on the other side doing it. Shit, I'd be making YouTube videos about it. Literally, we've got people who have passed the bar listening to Dusk music, actually, now that I think about it, so I could probably get a free lawyer. I've heard it a few times, like, hey, you helped me pass the bar, or like, you helped me. Sometimes it's like, like medical or whatever field, but we put that shit on blast real quick. And I would also probably like just let everybody know, all my peers, everybody in the scene. And then we would start a war against AI for sure. But until that happens to me or one of my peers, we won't do that because it doesn't really affect us. Rant over. I'm also an old head. PSO on Dreamcast for hours and hours as a teen. Can't believe it still got pulled to this day. 100% good vibes. It's just a timeless game. It's just such a good game. I almost feel shitty not playing the actual game music because I love the music in this game so much. I just figured, well, might as well play Dusk music on the Dusk stream. Fun fact about this song, it's a Final Fantasy X cover. You know how this is Light Waves? The Light Waves track from Final Fantasy X too? I have like this is actually licensed. So this song, like half of the royalties goes to the composers of Final Fantasy X. Not like I had collabed with them. It's just something you can do with your distributor. Like you just got to say, hey, this is a cover song, and then they generate a license for you, and they make sure the right people get paid. Pretty cool. On the topic of copyright. I think I'm supposed to hit this for everybody. And then I think I got to go down there. What's up, Drake? How do I get down there? I love this room, though. This is one of my favorite rooms in the game, actually. While Taru gets wrecked in the corner because I'm just like admiring the scenery. How do I get down there? I literally forgot. I'm literally noobing out here. I think you get the funds from my MD91 remix as well. I might. Probably. How do I get He's coming up to help me. I saw him. Oh, here we go. I see. Not too much, man. Just chilling with my cat. Inoculating liquid cultures, making some enoki for a local mushroom farm. Oh, heck yeah. Nice. Nice. I don't know fully what that means, but that sounds really cool. Time to go down. Would give anything to be able to experience the world of PSO and VR legit. Yeah, that would be sick. Grow the mushrooms? Cool. It's like the seed culture. So it's like the petri dish. Like before they become mushrooms, you're like facilitating the process of mushroom growth, if you will. This game is so good, especially with Bloom on. I love getting wrecked by tentacled octopuses at 7 in the morning. Down in this very beautiful aesthetic level. I want a DJ down here. Like, I literally want my first DJ to be in here. Maybe I should, like, project it onto the walls at my first show. Or I could just... I'm not going to go on VR chat, but... The only thing I want from AI is chatbots for conversations, NPCs, yeah, definitely. It's something that has been on sci-fi fiction for years. Yeah, that's a different kind of AI. That's like real AI. Generative AI is the bad. You know, most AI isn't even technically bad. I don't even think generative AI is bad. It's just obviously a tool like that can mishmash tons of stuff and learn off people's work and just spit shit out. The assholes are going to use it for asshole reasons and try and profit off of it, which they are. I don't really so much mind like these, like, you know, like these creators who do it, like that curate it, you know, like whatever. Like if you want to make channels on YouTube and curate it and do your thing, I get that. Like a lot of those channels, the curation is pretty on point as far as like the aesthetics and stuff, so I can appreciate that. The only thing I don't like about it, like I said, is that it kind of clogs the pipeline for real artists connecting with people who want to listen to real music. If it was categorized as generative AI, I would not care at all. I'd be like, that's fine, whatever. It's utility music, it's elevator music, it's curated. It doesn't bother me. You know, it does suck that it's trained off of real people. I get that, but we can't do anything about that. We've already passed the point of no return. It's a piece of technology that works now, so just gotta let it go, you know? If anything, honestly, there are some upsides. Like, it's not all doom and gloom. Like, if you are someone who wants to connect with people and you want to show your process in music or in art, generative AI just raised the value of that. So yes, it sucks that like that shit's clogging the pipeline right now and saturating everything and making it hard to like, you know, get your music or get your art to people who want to see it or hear it. But on the upside, like if you're willing to show your process and show that you're human and like go all in with that and connect with your audience, like the value for that is so high right now, you're almost at an advantage. But the problem is like there are so many brilliant artists that don't want to do that. They're introverted, they just want to work on their art, they just want to express themselves and connect that way. And that's totally valid. I've actually been in that situation before. There were times where I was like, I don't want a community, I just want to make my music, you know, when I was younger. I just want to do my thing. That changed as I got older, but like I can see that side of it too. And it's a shame that those voices are now kind of like buried under the noise, you know? Hey, what's up, Arcano? How are you, man? Yeah, that's Blitz. That's the thing is like, and that's totally valid. In their brilliance, like if they want their brilliance to connect with people and they want that, they want to show it to people and let the work speak for itself, if you will, like that's totally valid and I respect it. And it's like, it does suck that the AI shit is clogging up the pipeline and making it harder for people like that to get seen, for people like that to get with their listeners that want to connect with them, but they're just buried in the noise. Granted, the climate on these mainstream platforms is fucking noise and slop. Human generated or not, usually, most of it. And it's just shoved down our throat at this point. Like, you know, you doom scroll, you're gonna get all sorts of shit that you don't want to see. All the narcissistic look at me type bullshit, clickbait bullshit. So like, it's not just generative AI, it's just the way things are going on the internet in general. That's why a lot of people are like kind of retreating into whatever communities they feel comfortable with, because, you know, it's a form of regulation, like emotional regulation, because it's just too much. I do it. I think y'all do it. We do it here in the Dust community. You know, we kind of just hang out and do our own thing and kind of retreat from that bullshit, right? It's like an enclave away from that bullshit. And there's a lot of other communities that kind of have the same mantra now, and that's an amazing thing. I'm glad that's happening. I feel called out. I gotta learn how to sell the things I make. I'm not trying to call anyone out. I'm just saying, I'm actually saying that like that's a valid form of expression, and it sucks that like people who, you know, just want their art to speak for themselves or for itself are getting drowned out in the sea of bullshit. It's sad. But that's just the way things are right now. We can't really change it. All we can do is like do our own thing in response to it, and like kind of just do our own thing, right? That's all we can do is like stick together, have fun, be human, express ourselves, and relax. Hold on, I gotta tell this guy. I gotta tell Tara that he has no clue. Yeah, just as like a hole on the internet, there is a lack of humanity almost, so it's nice to have places that still feel like a community. And like the 360 days where you can just talk to anyone. Yeah, the 360 days, like the Xbox days, like when it was slower, right? Are you updating Lost Sanctuary? I swear I listen to it and it's different every time. I'm not updating it. You're probably just catching like new sounds in it. Is there any way to listen to some of your older pieces I saw you removed recently? Yep, Discord. Once I got the white verified checkmark, I took all the stuff that's like not kosher down, as in like stuff that could get me copyright striked, like an Ariana Grande remix. It's better to drink water. Yeah. Everybody gotta tell me that. Even the PSO heads be telling me to drink water. Feel PC gaming and newer gaming. It did, because you don't have to talk to people. You don't have. It's like a dopamine loop that doesn't require people. But it's changing. It's not changing because of like. It's just changing because people are like, wait a minute, this is getting out of control, you know. Do you use a series of DAWs or just one or a couple? I just use Ableton and I sync all my hardware gear up to it. I've started a new series where I clip like production, like, you know, a short, like every week. I'm just gonna post a clip from our lives where I produce. Just a funny moment or a moment where I'm messing in Ableton and with gear. Only once a week though, because I don't want this channel to become like a production channel. It's not my thing. I mean, it is my thing, but I don't want, the channel's not about that. Yeah, you need electrolytes. Like soda. Like Diet Coke. Yo, what up, Show? How are you? Good morning. I haven't gone to bed yet, but I gotta go to bed soon. Well, not really. I gotta go to bed now. Clips if you untick show to subscribe to it. It ships those clips always to new audience. A little grow hack with YouTube Shorts and why so many people do them. Wait, what is it? If you untick show to subscribers? Really? I mean, I want my subscribers to see it. So that'll make it go to new people, huh? I've been actually messing around. I don't need sleep. I'll get my sleep. I do gotta ship out. USPS is coming today. I've been behind. I have to ship out some CDs and a tape. So apologies if you ordered that like last week and haven't gotten it yet. I'm not forgetting about it. I just have to ship it out today. And if you want to buy a CD or a tape, if you do it in the next 2 hours, I'll pack it before I go to bed and ship it out later today. And you'll get it tomorrow. I don't know. In a couple days. Yeah, what normie stuff? Your subs can see it. They just go to their subs and see it. But like, yeah, it pushes it to new people. When I done YouTube, that's how I gain more views than posting subs. That's cool. I'll try it out. One production clip a week and the rest is just like cool shit. Like I always try and make sure my shorts are like unreleased music. A lot of times, like the majority of the shorts are unreleased music. Not to be like teasing it in a sense like you guys don't have this yet, but just so like, I don't want shorts to become boring. So it's just like a way to be like, yeah, thank you for watching this short. What a beautiful room. Agreed. So he's looking too. Everybody's admiring this game. They won't get the notification. You know, I've been like messing around on TikTok a lot lately. Posting random stuff there. You should follow me on TikTok. Yo, what up, Dincy? How are you? I enjoy the visuals on the shorts. Thanks. I try and make them like artifact-y, like a little artifact from the Dusk World. Did you catch the new Arcologies mix yet? No, I should check it out. I love Arcologies. That person, I don't know. I think I don't know if they're a dude or a girl or a they. I don't know, but they're really amazing. Arcologies is just. I listen to Arcologies a lot when I'm like taking the train and stuff and moving throughout the city. He's a cool guy. And he uses all gear, by the way. He uses a lot of analog and a lot of like old school gear, like if you watch his videos. And he doesn't just use one DAW, like sometimes he's using trackers. He's extremely talented. I think Arcologies is probably my favorite right now in that genre. On the new one, he uploaded all the project files to prove it's not AI. He uploaded all the project files? Damn. That's crazy. You could just go on stream, I guess? I mean, I guess you could show it all, but you could just like go on stream and show all your shit. I mean, he has tons of videos with his gear and stuff. I don't know why anyone would think he was doing AI. Like, why would he go out of the way to make shit in fucking Polyend Tracker with like gear from 1998? But that's cool that he did that. That's pretty dope. The vibes are not just. I gotta listen to some of their IDM stuff. I saw like an IDM album I kind of want to check out. Yeah, like new people saying like, "Hey, is this AI? Hey, is this AI?" I mean, they're saying it. I don't think the project files are gonna change that. The people who are saying that will just say it because they're not reading or looking at anything. They're just going, "Is this AI? Is this AI?" Just gotta be like, no. I mean, I get it. Everybody's paranoid because there's so much shit out there, but where did he go? This way. Wait, where did he go? Oh, there. Whoa. This place trips me out. I think he went this way. Like someone who just asked if this is an Orion mix. They could have been trolling, I don't know. Or maybe they legitimately thought it was an Orion mix. I mean, I've actually listened to those Orion mixes and aesthetically they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The problem is this like, and I don't know if they're actually an AI channel, but what makes me believe they are, aside from the fact that they upload new mixes every day, even they say that like it's a bunch of people making them. That's cool, but like, how'd he get up there? I'm not paying attention. Oh, okay. Time for me to get back to programming, so I'll be listening and making a 2D game. And dang, heck yeah. Good luck, man. Good luck. I'll be here. So, anyways, with the Orion thing, what kind of, like, makes me think that it is, you know, I've been producing for a really long time, and one thing I noticed about generative AI music, it could sound pristine, like, they could make it sound pristine, but a lot of times they don't, because maybe they don't know how, and, a lot of times you can hear like low quality sounds in there, like it sounds like a low bitrate MP3, like they used an AI generator, like on a website or something. You know, like when you use an AI generated image thing on a website, usually since to save like space, it'll be like low quality images, like it won't be like some pristine. And I noticed a lot of the mixes kind of have like that, like you'll hear like the sound quality and the bitrate change and just like weird things, like it sounds like it's been pitched up or pitched down. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, by the way. But I just have a hunch. Yes, the aliasing. It's like aliasing, like when you lower the bitrate on something. Like it was generated and it has lower bitrate because it's just generating it. No, hardware saturates. It doesn't really... It can lower the bitrate, I guess, but... Yeah. So that's kind of why I think it is. You know, the channel claims that, like, it's, the channel claims that it's like 10 friends or something. So if I'm wrong, I actually apologize. That's my bad. Because there's a small chance that I'm wrong, but my hunch says that it's probably AI. So that's where I'm at right now. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not like trying, I don't care about AI music really, so I'm not like, show me your project files. But if it is, it is. I just wish that they would say it was. Look, like, AI music could probably sound amazing. Like if I wanted to become a supervillain, and I'm not gonna do this, so don't like clip it or make it sound like, it's like, just think about it. Like if someone like me decided, I think I'm just gonna like do an AI channel and monetize it off it, because now I'm like a Sith Lord. Like, you just take, I could take all those, I could take all the stems that I generate from the AI, and then I could run them through analog and master it professionally, and it probably no one would be able to tell. So like, it's not like AI can't be good. It's just like a lot of the people doing it don't really know how to do that, and the people who could do that would rather just, you know, make their own music because they've actually put time into the art form, right? Kind of like drawing and stuff. That's why like artists can pick up on AI, because they're like, The part that irks me is that they say it's some nameless 8 guys in some sweatshop making 8 hours of music a day. Yeah. I mean, if it is, I apologize. It could be like 10 kids just using Fruity Loops. Not that Fruity Loops is bad, but they could just be like, oh, we like D&B and we're gonna do this, But I mean, don't get it twisted. AI music could sound just as good. It's just a process. Like, obviously people want to connect with someone who's actually making something from them. But like, don't get it twisted. There's major record labels right now producing AI artists, and they're mastering it in real studios and getting it professionally mastered, and it's gonna sound just as good. So like, it's not like it can't be as good. But that's, technicality is only one of the reasons why people connect with art. So like, it can be used as a utility, but usually like the entry layer is like, you know, you just listen to it because you find it interesting, but then you want to know more, like, who is this person? How did they come up with this? You know, like when you try and get that deeper connection, that's where AI kind of just falls flat, because it's like literally elevator music. There's always a catch with black magic, it's true. Where AI gets kind of cool, in my opinion. Why is this song so loud? Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the sound for a second. I feel like the consuming AI is like watching robots do sports. Like, yeah, that's true. That's a good way to put it. It is. It's like watching robots do sports. But, where I do think generative AI could be cool, and I've seen, I don't know how far along it is, because I don't have any of these, but like, generating presets. Like, you know, like just imagine Serum, but you have like, you just say like what you want the sound to be. Yeah, I like hate Seabed. I don't mind Seabed, but I love the jungle too. But yeah, like, so you'd be like, I want it to sound like this, and then you get like a preset sound that you can then make music with, you know? I don't think that's a bad thing, honestly. Some people would say, no, you have to make it from scratch, but like, really? Like, I don't think so. I would even go as far to say AI for like mastering and stuff isn't a bad thing. Like, you know, like you use AI to like compress your mix or something, like do the multiband compression and it figures it out for you. Like, I want it to sound like this and it changes the tone or whatever. I don't, because that just allows like composers and musicians who don't want to spend 20 years to learn production like I had to do. It gives them the way to make something that stands on its own. And I don't really have a problem with that, I don't think, you know? Why is my character just walking? What have I done? There. AI artists can't stream PSO and talk to chat here. I feel like, yeah. Like, that's, you know, the Dusk Project is like, yeah, you guys like the music, but I like to think that it's about the community and it's about hanging out and connecting. I'd like to think that that's kind of where the project is going. It's about the characters we're going to build and the artists that we get involved that are real people and the lore that we build and all of the things. Like, Dusk as a brand and as a community, not so much as my music. Like, it's always been my goal to just be the composer of Dusk. Like, I don't want people to think of me as like Porter Robinson. Not that I ever would be at that level, but like, you know, like, I don't want to be Skrillex. I don't want to be Porter Robinson. I just want to be like a composer, like Nabuo, you know, or like, you know, like Final Fantasy or like, you know what I mean? Like, just a composer. That's all I want to be. And then, like, you know, good vibes, too. This reminds me of a video I was watching earlier about the N64 and how, like, they never fully push the limits of the hardware because everyone is always on to the next thing. You have people that are dedicated to really learning and understanding the thing, and then you have people that are engaging in it on a surface level. That's true. At least with robot sports, where it's just robots competing with robots, you can give props to the programmer that beat the others. It's true. PSO still running? I only played PSO 2 on Japanese servers with a translation. Yeah, search Affinia. Search Affinia. You want to be the other guy in Daft Punk? Pretty much. Not even that. I literally just want to be like a game composer and then like the community facilitator. Like someone who just comes on like I'm doing now and it's like good vibes, right? I don't want to be the center of attention at all. I just want to be like taking a back seat. So that's why like my next goal with Dusk is to really bring the characters to life because I want people to connect with the characters, not me. And I just want to be able to sit in the community and have good vibes with everybody. I just want to be part of the community, you know? That's it. I used to play on Shithack. And I used to play on Xbox too. I had it on Xbox. That's also a pun that nobody understood because the other member of Daft Punk is Guy Manuel. Yeah, that's right, the other guy. Let me, this song is really loud compared to the other songs. It took forever, but they finally got Xbox PSO connected. I know, I played on it. I had it. I jumped on that because PSO Xbox was the first one I really played. Yeah, they use the Insignia, and I did it. I connected to Insignia and played. I played on Shithack. Yo, what up, 19? How are you? Terminal web browser? Dope. I've left some like music tips on the broadband or the bulletin board system. Yeah, part chat's fine. You guys should go on this. Hold on. I'll get on there with Buddy. You guys know about the bulletin board system that I put up? You can SSH into it. Let me do another window capture. So you can SSH into this thing. So what you gotta do? Thanks, Peekaboo. And it disconnected immediately. Hold on. Sometimes it'd be doing that. It's an unstable node. I gotta make a better one. Mystic BBS is not as good as I thought it would be. So you go like this. Like I'm signing into the bulletin board system right now. So here's our guest book. So you can leave a guest book message. So this is it, Sanctuary Online, unstable node, legacy node. But I'm starting to leave like little messages for everybody. See? Jungle and DMB, drum processing tip. So I'm gonna be leaving these like little logs on here and little lore pieces and stuff. And I'm gonna upload some music too that's only on here. I feel bad, I'm like, everybody's waiting for me. There's an audio section on here, so like you can go to like audio fragments. I don't have anything up here yet though. Anyways, that's the thing. Oh, can I connect to this BBS? Yeah. I suggest using Putty, but you can. It's a little harder to do, like, right through your terminal, especially on Linux, even though it's possible. Some people have done it. But you want to go to SSH and then, here. It's port 2222. So, you just do that. I can send a screenshot. I kind of want to see it too, 19. Can you share it on the Discord? Alright, let's see. Or, like, are you, like, not ready to share it yet? Share it in chat or something. No. It disconnects sometimes, but that's kind of like part of the charm. Yay, audio's got the hookup. Alright, got it. Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. I won't send it. I want to do a website for Sanctuary Online, or SanctuaryOS.online. I want to put a chat room on a website that we can hang out in. Does anybody... Could someone help me with that? Like, put up a chat room? With like aesthetic, like if I provided all the assets for the chat room, could someone code it? I might have to look into it. I have to look for freelancers who can do it because I want something up on SanctuaryOS.online. Like literally just like a web chat that everybody can hang out on. And a live radio player would be pretty cool too. I don't know what it's using because Oh, you're talking to 19. Okay. Yeah. I feel you. I like this part of this. Yeah, Dreams, I want to make one of those chat rooms. But I need it to be aesthetic. Like, I want it to look like Sanctuary was. Maybe I'll just use Dreamweaver. What I don't want it to be is one of those generic chats that you just copy the code and it's just a chat. Like, I want it to look and feel like Dusk Universe. Kind of like I did with the bulletin board system. I mean, that was easy because all I had to do was change the colors and stuff and change like the menu. But all I do to edit the bulletin board system is edit like .ans files on Linux, which I learned how to use Linux without visuals. I actually am pretty much at a point where I'm comfortable with Ubuntu, like logging in through SSH to work on stuff without any graphical stuff, like straight terminal. I'm pretty proud of that. Like, I know how to use Nano to look at text files and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm not trying to flex. I still suck though. Just use a game engine to make essentially your own program with it all. That would be, I don't know. I don't think I'd have to have someone do that. I use what's called a droplet, like a Linux droplet on the site DigitalOcean. So I was trying to think if I could incorporate it into my droplet because I upgraded the RAM and the memory on the droplet. So maybe I could host it on the droplet on the front end, like on the website. I personally use plain Windows managers or terminal mode. Desktop environments suck, in my opinion. I'm kind of like not that smart, so typically I need the desktop environments, but I know my way around terminals. Mostly because of working tech support, like doing tier 3 tech support, I had to use PuTTY and I had to SSH into CMTSs, which is like nodes to troubleshoot modems and stuff. So I had to know how to use like terminal command line type stuff. So I'm a little comfortable with it. I also have an associate's degree in network engineering that I never really used aside from tech support. I literally forgot almost everything about network engineering. I'm a dum-dum and use KDE on Arch. Yo, what up, Josh? How are you, man? How's life? This song does not go to fighting Dark Flow at all. That's okay. Maybe this part kind of does because it's all chaos, but it's too happy. I guess I touch him because I'm the lowest. Yo, what up, username? Thanks for listening, and thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome. Good morning. I'm looking into essentially live multiplayer chat at this, as that is what chat rooms base is essentially. It's 100% possible. I'm gonna have to talk to you about it, because I want to do it. I just want it to be on the website so it's accessible. But you know what would be so cool? To have like an EXE version? Like Sanctuary Chat or something. And it's just a chat room, like you just can connect to like the server, like the back end is on the server, and you just connect to it. Neat. Multi-user dungeon would be fire. I could make an EXE version. I just died. We all just died. Whoa, he had escaped all. I'll talk to you about it. I'll talk to you about it. Maybe we can make it. I'd pay you, of course. Let's see. Chico, what happened? Wait, what? I'm a new fan. Can I ask whose voices are in this song? What, the last song? Sorry, I got caught up in the chaos of this battle. Alright, I gotta heal. It's all Splice samples. Heavily edited Splice samples. I buy Splice vocals. So, like, Splice is a site where people upload vocal packs and all sorts of drum loops and stuff. And I go on there and I use credits to buy them, and then I own, like, a license to use them because it's royalty free. And then I just, like, creatively twist the vocals and pitch them and process them to make them sound unique. That's how I do it. Run them through analog gear, stuff like that. Bro, what is this Fever Dream gameplay? This is PSO, man. It's the game that started it all. There may be some problems with YTK style chat system becoming a shit fest real fast. It will need good spam bot control, sadly. Yeah. That's true. Whoa! Hell, man. We're not gonna make it. That's it. Our souls are hovering around our bodies. We've been defeated. I would make a rapper for a client like Matrix. However, if I made it on Roblox, I can make it within less than a day, but of course people would have to have Roblox, so if you ever want to stream for me, it would take some time due to, you know, building all that. Yeah. I definitely would want it to be its own program, like its own artifact within the Dusk universe. Yeah, I kind of hope we could migrate the entire Discord to Matrix or something one day. What's Matrix? Sorry, I was trying to talk in the chat. Oh God. We should start yet another channel, or maybe we could just talk about it in the Linux, Sanctuary OS Linux chat area. That's probably the appropriate place to talk about a chat room. Because I actually really want to do that. You know, I'm all about making quote-unquote artifacts that support the Dusk universe. Okay, they're gonna yell at me if I don't go back there. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Rocks in the future, they still hurt. Yeah. Matrix is just another chat voice client. I think they care a lot about encryption though, I'm not sure. Which pipe did he go down? Was it green? Yeah. Which would be better, but people need to use first. Migrate the whole community over there. Well, I want Discord to still be a thing, but like, I really want to create an artifact. You know, it's just all about making cool shit. I'm not looking to like replace Discord. Make something cool. I got Tallboy Diet Cokes right now. I feel elite. This song sounds like Phantasy Star. I'm looking to replace Discord. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. Yeah, what up, Sid? Dang, this time the music synced to it pretty well. If you guys saw me right now, you'd think I'm ridiculous. I've got a tall boy Diet Coke by my side, and my vape is literally just in my mouth, and I'm lung hitting it. Like, I'm not holding it, and I'm just playing PSO. Well, right now, it's not in my mouth because I wouldn't be able to talk. You know what I mean? Killed him. Now we just gotta kill him again. This actually goes really well. Thanks. I forgot this song existed, but it sounds really cool to Dark Flow. This actually goes pretty dang well. Do it. Oh shit. Backward. Shit. Low health, low health, low health. I'm actually locking into health right now. We can do it. We did it! I try to log on Linux distro SSH Prince. Yeah. There's actually there's a whole command you have to specify. Your Linux doesn't like how old the BBS is. It doesn't want to connect. Something like that. That's why I use putty. But there's a whole command. Wait, was someone using a red weapon? I have one. And yeah, I think he's using a red weapon too. I wasn't using it because like I was kind of useless. I could have probably used it against Dark Flow like when he was on the ground. Range was just easier for me. There's an Easter egg? Where? Added you in Discord if you want the screenshot. I'll add you once I get off stream. This song sounds so much. Yeah. You have to re-enter Olgaflow boss match after killing him with the red weapon. Oh, interesting. Like one, it sounds so much like one in Sanctuary OS. I wonder which one. Yeah. I gotta use more orchestral stuff again. I noticed I stopped using orchestral stuff. I gotta start using it. I got a request. Who mailed me? Who emailed me? Taro, I must leave. See you. If you need something, tell me. Bye. This dude is so cool. Or person is so cool. But it's giving .hack NPC. Like, he's so nice. It's giving .hack NPC. Like, makes me feel like he's not real. I like the contact stuff. I use a lot of contact, like LA scoring strings. I use that a lot. It's kind of old school now, but I like it. Gotta bounce. Take care, everyone. Later, Zen. Josh, you been making music lately? How's life going? It's been a minute, bro. Oh, I should have went back down. I'll do it next time. Shit. I spaced out and just left. Struggling but trying. I feel you. Said dusk. The break chord, do you? Yes. That's funny. They know me in Affinia now. I'm your biggest fan. Appreciate you listening to the music, friend. That happened to me on WoW too, in Vanilla WoW. Is there another album coming? I just put out Lost Sanctuary. But yes, a couple of months. New breakcore. New mix. I would say just make anything, man. But I feel that. Dreams made flesh. Oh, you are in here. I forgot about Lost Sanctuary. Saw it in Spotify and still haven't listened. Well, take your time. Listen to it when you're ready. But I really appreciate you. I'm assuming your dream from... I assume your dream from the lobby here. Otherwise, it's like a mega coincidence. Yeah, nice to meet you. I appreciate you listening to the music. On behalf of the community, we welcome you. I don't stream. Thanks for the offer, though. Oh, so that's not you. Okay. When I first heard Heavenly EXE, I thought I heard PSO sounds. I used a lot of the same gear the composers for this game used. Have all the hardware gear, i.e. chord trait and I always put your albums on during board game nights with the gang. Good stuff. Heck yeah, that makes me happy. I love that my music accompanies people throughout their daily adventures. I really do. That's like one of my favorite things. It makes me smile when I think about it. Like people using, like listening to the music while they code, while they're at work, while they're studying, while they're playing games with their friends. That's just like, that's peak for me. That's like peak. I just, to make music and know that people connect with it like that, you can't ask for anything else really. That's the goal. Like when you're sharing audio, you should make that. It's atmospheric bossa nova. That would actually be fire. I actually like bossa nova. I've slept to Sanctuary OS so much. You know, I almost fell asleep making the album, like several times. I got bored because it's like so chill. It was like too chill. I always tell my girlfriend about that. It's like, you know, when we were working on Sanctuary OS, it was fun to do, but God, would I get tired, especially after work. Grinded Dota to the tunes. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's one of these things where I liked the music but had no idea what was behind it. Lots of hardware gear. I just used the computer to sequence and track. I don't know what he said. Let me go into the log window. Turns out kind of not a coincidence. It's one of the things where I like the music. That's awesome. I have all the hardware gear. Yeah, that's me talking. I think we finished Gaia Ray. I'm cooking right now. Heck yeah! I made a tune called Drum and Bossa about 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with bossa nova really. I might send it if I can find it. Heck yeah! What do we want to listen to now? Sanctuary OS? Make me fall asleep, I think. What album? Call it. Should we do a no? He says no. Can I get your guild card? Yeah. Let me send my guild card to Dream. You could listen to mine. Yeah, we're doing Dusk Day. This is Dusk music. Trying to think. Manual Drive? I don't think Manual Drive would go to PSO. In the BBS or the website? That's so cool. What? In the BBS or the website? Confused. Lost Sanctuary and Angel. We played Angel. I could play it again. Damn, I kind of want to play this game now. You should, Giganto. It's a fire game. When did you start making music? This game is peak. It's literally like my religion. If a game were to be my personality, this would be the game. It's my favorite thing. Music theory, no. It's free, you know. You can play it. Just download it. Go to Affinia. Play on this. This is the best community to play. The Affinia, sorry. I've been playing on this since forever. since before Dusk, way before Dusk. It's like 2015 or something. Dusk just popping in to say I love the tracks, especially Gaia Breaks and 2am Lucid. Heck yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like the tracks. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Let's we can play Lost Sanctuary, I guess. Lost Sanctuary kind of goes to this game pretty well. I always see other artists who just started and are so good. Wait, what? What did he say? Have you tried the PSU server Clementine? Yes. I loved it, but what I didn't like is it was too easy at the time. I don't know if they've like calibrated it to make it more like the original, but I remember it being too easy, like not a challenge. Like it wasn't vanilla, it was like the rates were all jacked up and stuff. This is the new release. You guys really held it down on the new release. It didn't really, you know, the algorithm didn't really like catch it at all. Like the 40k views on there are just from you guys. I checked it. Or I like look at the analytics. Everybody within the community just kept playing it. Due to all like the AI stuff on YouTube right now, like the algorithm's kind of jacked. So it's harder to get new viewers in. Like if you look at all the channels, like even like Arcologies, me, Pizza Hotline, everybody, pretty much all the artists, we're getting less views, which is fine. It's whatever. We have our communities. So like we, you know, you can't really hate too much. It's like there are people out there who didn't get to get a community because they didn't put their stuff out before the AI bullshit. But yeah, you guys really showed up for that. So I'm really grateful. YouTube Shorts is the best way to grow on YouTube now. It's sad. Yeah, it is. And I try and use YouTube Shorts in a non like annoying way because I find them annoying kind of, but like I want to use them and be creative with them, so it's like whatever. But yeah, the algorithm's all jacked right now because of all this stuff, which is fine. This happens in YouTube all the time. Like YouTube has phases, like there's just different eras of YouTube, and like what works one year might not work the next year, so like it's just par for the course. But like I just am super grateful that you guys came out for that release and like played it and got it to so many views. Like it's crazy. I'm growing a mullet now, and if y'all want Josh news, we always want Josh news. Chilling in the lobby. Certified Dust Classic. You like this one? Love the tunes. Keep it up, bro. God bless. ZTA, thanks for listening, and I appreciate you. God bless. Pre-notion is lacking. The drums were cool in this one for sure. Everything else was good. But we have Dusk now, so it evens out. Like literal jungle, very jungle-like. Yeah, it does kind of sound like it. Hey, I love your music. I never played PSU, but the vibes are immaculate from what I've seen. I love PSU. I gotta get on that. I hope that they kind of tweaked Clementine to make the rates a little better. I will play that like tomorrow if you guys want. I would like to play some Clementine or just play some PSU. I love that game too. I like the melody in the last part of the song. It does kind of change up. In the year 2000, Sega announced that within the year, it would create a new world in the virtual world, the internet, and draw the front lines of network gaming. Oh yeah, that's from the commercial. Was it 2000? Yeah, Clementine's dope. I gotta use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Dang, joined up fast. Beanie says this song reminds her of Ronald Jenkins playing with fire, like certain parts of it. What's up, Night Raven? Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider's dope. Forest, yo. I like Forest like with the sun more, like not the sun setting Forest, but the ultimate Forest looks different. But I mean, it's still fun. I like it. I like the vibes of it, but I like regular Forest more. Shit. There we go. Getting how to play again. Silent Hill. I never played Silent Hill because scary games kind of freak me out, but I know it's a good game. You know it's a good game? Haunting Ground. That game is freaking weird as hell. It's got the weirdest story, but it's so interesting. Night Raven, what up? Do you VR? No. I never got into that. I know people who like host live concerts and stuff on VR, but I never personally got into it. I'm returning to the US this summer. Any plans for live shows? Yes. Starting in New York City though, because that's where I live now. So I'm gonna establish a home base here, and then we'll go from there. The live shows, I'm gonna have a different take to live shows than I think a lot of artists do. I don't want to play a show in a venue that's like for shows. What I'm envisioning for live shows for Dusk is like, I just want to set the atmosphere in chill rooms. So like I would rather play like a coffee shop or like an event where people are doing things and I'm not the focus. I'm just providing the soundtrack live. That's kind of like my vision for like Dusk live shows. No festival or like main character energy. I want it to be really just like I'm the wallpaper in the room setting the vibe and everybody else is just relaxing and doing something else, like playing Magic or like, you know, like in an anime, something else, like playing video games, something. I've actually, real talk, when I was a kid, I did play a live show in a barn with my friends. We've done that. VR chat, there's a remake of PSO Forest that you can fight all the way through using the PSO weapons with your own hands. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to check that out. Should make a VR chat Dusk World, have an EXE in VR chat, and like do a live concert there. Yeah, when I was younger, I would play like local shows all the time. I would do chiptune and all sorts of stuff. There's like this old video online, and I'm not gonna show people where to find it, but I'm literally 21 years old, and I have one of those NPC kind of things, like for the computer though, like a MIDI controller, triggers. And it's like me mashing up Ocarina of Time with like breaks, like drum breaks in the background. And it's in a barn, literally in a barn. I'm like smoking cigarettes or something. And there's like 5 people there, and we're all just vibing out. You know, I'm so glad I have my analog set up like back. The only thing I need now, like I say every fucking stream, is a Korg Triton. I need to get a Korg Triton rack, but they're like $500, and I keep investing all my money into merch. Like merch designs. Why not play PSO2? PSO2 is cool, but this is my vibe. Like this is the vibe for me. It's like PSO, regular PSO. The aesthetic is just, I just can't get over it. But I like PSO2. I actually have played PSO2 on stream. Board game live show would be sick. Yeah, stuff like that, Snake. Like, I really just want to facilitate an experience, not be like the center of attention. At least I want that to be like the normal Dusk show format. Maybe every once in a while I'll do something crazy, like where it's like, you know, main stage kind of stuff and open up for someone. But for the most part, I just want to facilitate an experience. I don't think there's enough of that out there right now. And it's not really that. I'm not trying to like be different. It's just what I want to do. It just appeals to me. Oh, I got one too. Brain can tell the difference. I remember that. Analog is better than digital. Your brain is smarter than you are. That guy was wild. Your brain is smarter than you are. Oh god. Akula is using a life-stealing weapon. I don't know what they're using. They're using a life-stealing weapon. Like a hell weapon. I love this song. Heck yeah, I remember when I made this song. I made this song December of 2004. I don't think I made it on stream. And I was like trying to, I don't know, I was just envisioning like a cyberpunk kind of dystopian city at night with rain and like back alleys. Thanks, Chico. Appreciate you. Bro makes goated beats and plays goated games. Absolute legend. I don't know about legend, but this is a goated game for sure. Appreciate you, Rio. 2004? 2004? Confused. I wish I could have found you in 2004. Oh yeah, that's when I started, like 2004, 2005. But I didn't make music like this. Oh, I meant 2024. I didn't make this in 2004. That's my bad. I meant 2024. Sorry. Sleepy brain. Butterfly. That's my bad, everybody. 2024, December. In 2004, I was making electronic music, but I was absolute ass. That was the first year. I was using Reason 2.0. Yeah, Reason 2.5, and then I went to Reason 3.0, and then I moved to Ableton. But I miss Reason sometimes. I don't even hate Reason. I actually got a soft spot for a reason, which is like a DAW. 1924. I made the song in 1995 when I was playing Donkey Kong Country on my SNES in my room. You know, it's kind of silly. As much as I love 2000s aesthetic because I was a teenager then, it's actually not my favorite aesthetic. I prefer 90s aesthetic, like late 90s, probably like mid to late 90s. I'm definitely like a 90s kid at heart, and 90s aesthetic is my favorite aesthetic, and it's my favorite time period too. Like late 90s is like my comfort zone, not 2000 aesthetic. But I love, obviously, like 2000s futurism kind of stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. But I definitely want to make some kind of 90s inspired thing. Because even though like the Y2K aesthetic is cool, I always thought it was kind of sterile and plasticky, which is cool in its own right. But I prefer the warm earthiness of the 90s. Did you ever just vibe out to Mallcore? Probably. What is Mallcore? Probably, and I don't know what it is. Like, I have super fond memories of AOL chat rooms back in 96, 97. I was on AOL chat rooms at the age of 9. Probably shouldn't have been, but I was. And I also used to use those, I gotta say, one of my favorite aesthetics is the Tropical Island era with shit like Sonic. Yeah, that's like peak early 90s, or late 90s. I would say that's like 99 into 2000. Sometimes I'd just be looking at old Dreamcast magazines and stuff. I have a bunch around my apartment. I have PSO art books, all sorts of stuff that I just look at. But, yeah, that's a cool, like Mario Sunshine and stuff. That's a vibe, for sure. Yo, what up, Music Monster? How are you? What's up? Think of the music that would play in malls and big stores like Kmart and Sears. Listen to you talking about aesthetics while working and vibing. Yeah, I like aesthetics. You're at work right now? I was playing Doom 4, so I'm not any better. Yeah, I used to just vibe out. I played PlayStation and stuff in my basement, and like right next to my PlayStation, or like in the same room, was our Gateway 2000 computer. I used to hop on AOL. Yeah, Frigger Arrow. I like Frigger Arrow. But does anyone like, this is a long shot, but so AOL, late 90s, did anyone used to use something called like Antagonist Gaming Network, something like that? I used to be on there all the time as a kid. It had this place called the RPG Bunker, and I used to just idle in there, and like, you know, older kids would just shit talk me because I was a literal 9-year-old asking about how to beat levels in Final Fantasy VII. But there was this thing called RPG Bunker, and there was another there's like an N64 chat, and there used to be like Nintendo versus PlayStation rivalries within the community, like Nintendo sucks kind of deal. I don't know if anyone was part of that, but that was like my thing for sure. I also used to be like a script kiddie. I had all of the punters and stuff. I don't know if anyone used to use those as a kid. I got banned from AOL all the time. My parents would have to talk with me, and like I'd get punished for like booting people offline. The worst thing I did was like use phishing scripts without realizing what I was doing, because I was like 9, 10. You know, those things would pop up like, hey, this is an AOL administrator. We're going to need your password and your credit card information. All sorts of shit like that. Can't believe it's been 25 years since I played this on Dreamcast. It's been a while, right? First time I played this was in 2004. I got it Christmas of 2004. No, Christmas 2003. Right into the new year of 2004. Why is this track so different from the rest of them? This song? I don't know. This whole album is kind of like telling a story. And this was supposed to be like the Evil Corporation song, like the Gaia Corp song. Yo, what up, Diablo? How are you? Sega in itself has a cool aesthetic, agreed. I was a Sega kid through and through. The black and gray, grids, blues, how sleek. Sega definitely was always just peak. You're totally on. Spawn. There was like a unique 99-2003 digital style, probably because that's the time we transitioned from Windows 98 to XP, when 3D art really started to pop off with all the beach stuff too. That's true, that's true. Have you ever watched Mr. Robot? They literally have a company called Evil Corp in the show. No, but that's cool. Yeah, it's called Gaia. In the Dusk universe, the Evil Corporation is called Gaia Corp. I was definitely a PlayStation kid, but I admired Sega from afar. And then, of course, once I got into PSO, I was like Sega all the way. This is probably the peak of gaming, this game, in my opinion. This is it. Everything after PSO it was downhill. I'm being dramatic. I have such fond memories of playing this game on Xbox, actually. Like when they redid it, PSO episode 1 and 2. My first PSO friend, like my friend in PSO, was the first one to ever like my music, and he still likes my projects to this day. Like I see him in the comments sometimes, and I always shout him out. Literally the first fan of my music. Him and his mom, like, loved my music back then, and he's been like listening to it, and you know, we've been friends ever since. Literally last week, I saw him on the comments, and I was like, it's been a crazy ride, no, bro. He was like, yeah, man. Yo, what up, Ambient? Appreciate you. Thanks for being here with us and hanging out. You're having great ideas. Make music, dude. Make it now. All the legit players hanging out at Dabarite Block 10. That's where I was, dude. Dude, you literally just brought me back. I was playing in Dab 10, man. Were you there? We were probably there at the same time. Probably there at the same time. Dab 10 is where all the homies hung out. And they were elitist as hell too. They'd be like, "That you're not legit." They would go crazy because there's so much hacking on PSO spots. Heroin. Do you remember? You probably don't remember me. I think my name on there was like Chris X Knight or something stupid, or like something weird like that. There was this one dude who was super obnoxious that we'd roll with. So it was me, my friend Supersonic. I think they went by Rena in game. I don't know if you remember Rena, but they were pretty much always on. You'd probably remember Rena more than me, but Rena was who I played with a lot. And he also had a name like Supersonic. And then we'd play with this super obnoxious dude named Red Rum. And yeah, he was a character. Reno with an I. You might remember Red Rum though. He was a character. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Dark Red Rum, bro. Literally, we used to play with him and he was so obnoxious. You still talk with him? Dude, I don't know if I want to reconnect with Dark Red Rum. He was a cool guy, but definitely a strong personality. I remember he used to make hip-hop beats and stuff. Yeah, it's from The Shining. Bro, you're bringing me back. I used to play with Dark Red Rum all the time. Maybe I should reconnect with him. How is he doing? He's a businessman now? That tracks. I remember he used to make hip-hop beats on SoundClick and stuff. He's actually really good at making beats. That's crazy. That's how deep the PSO community goes. Like, We probably didn't play with each other. I kind of played with Rena a lot. And I did play with Dark Red Room for a while. He was alright. He was cool. This is the red sword. We played PSU a bit together. He played a lot with Supersonic, which is my friend Rena. Supersonic is my friend that I've been like cool with ever since back then. Dark Red Room is cool. He was cool. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade on him. I just remember he had a really strong personality. But I played with him a lot. Most of the time he was really cool. I mean, this is when we were kids, so like, I'm sure we were literal kids back then, like 16, 17. Now we're like in our 30s. I haven't talked to him since like 2006. But tell him I said hi. He probably won't even remember who I am. Maybe he will. This your mix or actual in-game music? This is my mix. This is the new mix, Lost Sanctuary, that I put out. Alright, Josh. Nice talking with you, man. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, and hope to see you on the Discord and all that. I feel like I'm hitting a brick against my wall. My save and load system I've used for years works for all my games won't work in my new one, and there's like 0 errors. Tried everything. Damn, man. Sorry. I feel that though, the frustration with that kind of shit for sure. 4 years later and we got WoW. Yes, we did. I played a little WoW. I liked PSO more. I was a little resistant, but obviously I love vanilla WoW. Did you know Ryoko? Maybe, but I don't remember them. I remember Dark Red Room and obviously Rena/Supersonic, who's still my close friend to this day. Red Room would remember Rena, I think, for sure. If you brought up Rena, definitely would remember Supersonic. Probably not me, maybe, but probably Fuzzy. But I remember Red Room. Yeah, the PSO team community was super tight, like especially on Dab 10. Holy shit. Yeah, PSO graphics are awesome. Dabbright 10, so there was like tons of hacking on PSO Xbox. So all of the players who didn't hack played in a specific lobby called Dabbright 10. That was the name of like the server of this particular lobby, or like the sub-server, if you will, the lobby. And we would all just like congregate there and try and stay away from all the hackers and play the game the way it was supposed to be played. Because there was no hack protection. And on Xbox and GameCube, saves were local, so you could mod the shit out of your saves. Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah, the hacking was out of control. Yeah, whatever. Yo, Snow Fox. I remember Snow Fox. I do remember Snow Fox. Vaguely. Snow Fox used to glitch their character like into the front of the lobby, right? If I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong. I died. Shit. It's crazy how like integral this game was and like how deep the community is with this game. Yeah, I remember Ryu. That was always AFK, nobody saw him move. There was Ryu, that was the character, I think, that would just like glitch into the front of the lobby. You're like hitting... I'm making connections in my brain that I haven't made in years and years. Ryu 20 also did the same thing in PSU. Oh shit. Brought it to PSU, huh? That's crazy though, Xandor. It's just crazy to think that like... It blows my mind that we probably played together. Like we don't remember each other, but we probably played together in PSO at some point. And then like 20 years went by, and I put out some songs, and now everybody's hanging out here in this live. And it's like gone full circle. And the internet is huge, but somehow it's gone full circle. This is weird to me, in a good way. It's just bizarre, but also super cool. He posted a screenshot on PSO World with his gameplay hours. So PSO World was the place that all the PSO players kind of congregated. It had forums, it had like rare drop tables, guides. PSO World was the site, man. I used to log on to PSO World at school and just like check out the forums and stuff. And if anyone wants to play PSO, it's free now because Sega abandoned it. So if you want to play, this is a private server called Affinia, and you can experience PSO. It can play on like any PC. I literally have it on my shitty Dell Inspiron that I dubbed tapes on, and it works. Or not Inspiron, Optiplex. I prefer the 90s to Y2K days where everything wasn't stuffed with AI. And Y2K days. Yeah, Y2K days, everything works with that, that's for sure. What mix is playing now? This is still Lost Sanctuary. It's the new one. That synth on the left ear is my Core Mini Logue. I love that thing. It can mimic PSO leads so well. I have it, actually. I'm going to be setting it up later today with my girlfriend. We're going to set up all my MIDI stuff, all my synthesizers again, because I did like a studio rebuild recently. I'm in the process of it, and I'm about 50% done. Are you ready for Easter? Not really. I'm not. I don't even know what I'm gonna do on Easter. Probably go out to dinner or something. Have a great rest of your day, brother, or good sleep. But I'm heading out. Much love, chat, and Dust. Thanks for hanging out with us, Sid. Appreciate you, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you on the Discord or like just like, you know, back here on stream. It's always cool to hang out. Thanks again. Can I use a fried chicken like a mag? Yes. The only reason I am ready for Easter is so I can eat meat on Fridays again. Feel that. You know, I actually got, I got World of Warcraft, like the original one, as an Easter gift. Pretty sure the first day I played it was on Easter Sunday. This one isn't on Sanctuary OS. This one's on Lost Sanctuary. It's a different release, newer release. We're gonna kill this dragon. Yeah, Lost Sanctuary. It's a new one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hey, I discovered your music recently with Sanctuary OS being my first listen, and it's amazing, and I always got strong PSO vibes from it. So, what are the chances are you playing the game now? PSO was my first MMO ever back in GameCube. Heck yeah. Well, thanks for listening to the music, and I love PSO. We're actually talking about, like, so it's wild how deep the PSO community goes. Like, Xandor and I, we've never met, but we did, probably without realizing it, back on PSO Xbox. Like, we literally started bringing up some of the same people from back on the PSO Xbox days, and it's like, it's just crazy. That's how tight-knit the PSO community is. Like, it's that good, man. Connecting the world. They were right with that ad, how they were going to connect people around the world together through the World Wide Web. Literally did. Yeah, it was on Xbox, PSO episode 1 and 2. It came out on Xbox and GameCube around the same time. The Xbox version was the same one as the GameCube, but I swear it had a little bit better graphics. I think it had better anti-aliasing, and it had different animations for the characters than the PC one, actually. Slightly different animations. They looked a little more fluid. Maybe I'm just being a purist, but I swear. I'm surprised Knights didn't come in. He must be... I think we streamed too early. Knights would have liked that we were playing PSO. I probably just streamed way too early in the morning this time. It's like, what, 5:40 or something when I went on. I gotta sell some shit. I'm not gonna sell the mine material. The base is, thanks. The base is, the Korg Monopoly. Not the Korg Monopoly. It's a Behringer Monopoly clone. Fun story on the bass. Like, I recorded the bass. I recorded it onto tape, onto my Tascam tape deck, and then back into the computer. So the bass at certain parts is actually straight off of, like, cassette tape. Is the current iteration of Phantasy Star Online similar in vibes to this one? No, it's not. But yeah, I ran the bass onto tape and then back in. I'm gonna be discontinuing my tape run so that I can use my tape machine again to make, like, music. Because right now I'm using it to dub tapes, like, that I'm selling, like, mixtapes. I think I'm going to be discontinuing that run this week, so if you want me to dub a tape for you, probably do it this week. Because when I put out all the new merch, I'm going to stop dubbing tapes for a little while. You can buy it on duskshop.com, hashtag sellout. I gotta use this thing. I gotta tech a bunch of shit so that I can... any hit on this? No. Wait, yes? No, it would be in white, I think. I have a funny question that's been on my mind for a while. What are your thoughts on seeing folks try to use AI to recreate 90s environments and vibes? Personally, I find it kind of funny. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not fully against generative AI. I don't really... But I don't like... It's just kind of soulless. You know, there's no craftsmanship, no soul behind it. So it's whatever. It's cool, but it's kind of slop, in my opinion. But I'm not, like, burn them at the stake either, you know? No hit on this. Did the other one have hit on it? Are you playing this through emulator? No. Knights. This is PSO Affinia. It's a private server. This is the Blueburst version. So, like, it's the PC iteration of the game. Yeah, people used to hate on Photoshop the same way now everybody paints with it. Yeah, that's true, but, like, it's not generative, you know? You're not just, like, putting in a script to make stuff. But, I mean, I don't really hate AI, I'm not interested in it. You love this track? So this track's interesting. I made this with my Yamaha Mu 128, which is a new sampler slash synth that I bought. And it's really lo-fi. It sounds very GameCube-y, and I'm gonna use it more. This is the only track I've used it on. Like, all of the guitars and the pads are from something called the Yamaha Mu 128. It's like this little gray box. It's pretty cool. I'll show it on stream sometime. I think I have a short with the Mu 128 in it where I'm making this track. You can probably check it out. It's on one of my shorts. To the caves. I'll show you. Hold on. I think I have it in here somewhere. Let me see if I have that short. Like the file of it. Might have got rid of it. Oh, I have it. I have it right here. This thing. Hold up. I'll put it in a window. I'll put it in... Alright, hold on. You won't be able to see it until I put it in a window. Hold up, everybody. Let me just stop the song for a second. And then I'll play it. So, this is the Yamaha Mu 128. Window capture. Alright, perfect. This thing right here. Wait, why wasn't it not showing it? Hold up. It's like not showing the actual window. Weird. Okay, I can fix that. What about... There. So this is a Yamaha. This is me actually working on this track. And that's what the box looks like. See it down there? You can see like the little thing playing. So I pretty much just used this little box to make this track. This is actually like a short of me making the thing. But I was like doing it in segments. You can actually make like a million instruments play at once on it. It has different channels, but I didn't. I just used one instrument at a time and record it in. That's what all these WAV files are. But the thing is dope. It's out of like 1999. I think it was used on the WoW soundtrack too. Vanilla WoW. Anyways, yeah, I got it for like $200 or something. You'd be surprised what you can get on eBay out of Japan. You can get a lot of these old like sound modules that can make this kind of music for super cheap relatively to like analog gear and stuff like that. Looks like an old school test bench power supply. It kind of does, but it's pretty dope. We're in the cave now, and I have a B saber on for some reason. Let me go back. What song are we on? Idle World. Okay. Based PSO enjoyer. What's up, Heart? Yeah, I love this game. This is my favorite game of all time. Oh, they got a pipe down. Shit. Like the phonetic mic? I'm not sure. I don't know about the phonetic mic. This is one of Beanie's favorite songs, my girlfriend's favorite songs on this album. Have you tried Sword Art Online on PS Vita? No, but I kind of want a PS Vita. Wasn't PSO2 on PS Vita in Japan? Then a fourth player jumped in. Sorry, Raspberry. PSO Nova? Yeah, I get that vibe too, like store music or like Persona or something. This song actually started as a joke because I loaded in the drum beat and like distorted it in like my SSL Fusion or something. And then I just put the most ridiculous instrumental over it, and I just thought it was so funny because the beat does not match the song at all. It makes it silly. They actually put PSO2 all the way to episode 6 on Vita. Whoa, and it was kind of not a cloud version. They made it actually. That's dope. Going to bed finally. Have a good night, Drake. I'll be joining you in a couple hours. Just time for me to go to bed too at that point. I just hope the mail person wakes me up so that I can give everybody their CDs. I hope I don't sleep through USPS coming to pick up your packages. Dusk job packages. Yeah, this is Affinia. You guys want to see the manual drive physical artwork? I have it. I'm putting it out on CD after I get Sanctuary S out. Sanctuary OS is coming out like this week, by the way. As soon as I get stickers in. The tapes have to go out. Yeah. The tapes do have to go out. I gotta get it. Someone ordered a tape. And I have to get it out, actually. Or someone ordered a tape that I dubbed, and then there's 2 CDs I have to get out. Unless someone else orders on the shop, then I'll get that out too. Oh, egg. Heck yeah. It's like a mixtape, yeah. It's, I dub it. I hand dub tapes, like, on my machine for people. And it has, like, a J card. You can check it out. It's on duckshop.com. It's still technically up for sale. I'm gonna discontinue the tape this week, but... Yeah, what's up, Arcano? Yeah, we got full party. We even met a friend in the game. Dream knew of, he likes 7EXE. He saw me in the lobby and he was like, hey, are you Dusk from YouTube? And I was like, yes. And he was like, can I play? I was like, yeah, man. I asked him if he wanted to come on stream, but he's not a stream person. Which is totally, I feel that. Hollow Fragment is pretty big. I've got a lot of hours on it. You know what game is criminally underrated, but unfortunately the system itself makes it hurt my hands like to play? Anyone play Phantasy Star Zero? That game is criminally underrated, but the problem is, like, my hands would hurt so much trying to play it on the DSi. But it's like a shibby version of PSO, and it's actually fire. You can check that out. I kind of want to play that again. Hollow Fragment is one of the rare games that I've gotten Platinum Trophy in. I've never played Hollow Fragment. Yo, what up, Toon? What's up? I'm doing alright. Just hanging out, playing PSO per usual, being a degenerate, hanging out with all the homies, you know. Sounds like a great time, man. PSO is great. Yeah, check out Phantasy Star Zero as well. PSO is fun as hell. We're talking about... I'm like the degenerate, like level 200 degenerate. HF is more like dot hack than PSO. I want to play dot hack on stream. You know, I love dot hack, but I never fully played it. I watched the anime, but I want to play the PS2 games really bad. Yes, I want to play Phantasy Star Portable. I didn't play it, but I played it on emulator, but I know it's amazing. This is a private server, yeah. It's Affinia. It's probably the most renowned private server at this time. It's the best one to play on. You generate, so you can't be degenerate, I guess. I mean, I run a business, I guess, and stuff, so... I'm a degenerate that had to grow up, I guess. So, like... I make sure that the bills are paid and all that, but other than that, I'm a degenerate. I'm a degenerate at heart. But not like the kind that's weird. I'm a good degenerate. I'm Yeah, I would play Phantasy Star Portable. While that timing, I'm actively playing .hack Infection. Heck yeah. I want to collect the trading cards too, like the old TCG they had, just to do it. Seems like a cool hobby. I love trading cards. Let me show you guys the manual drive. So it's gonna be a cardboard jacket version. I'm gonna sell it for 11 bucks. This is what it looks like. Let me see if I can get it in like a open with. I'll have to put my display back on for a second. Hold on. Sorry, I just killed the audio. My bad. So this is the sanctuary. This is manual drive, physical design. I'm gonna put it out next month. It's gonna be $11. What up, Boof? But it's kind of like demo disc vibes. So it's like comes in a cardboard sleeve and then the CD's inside it, like those old Sega and like magazine demo discs or like PlayStation demo disc type deal. A desk pad could be a thing. Beanie's in charge of merch now, my girlfriend, and she loves manual drive, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is a desk pad version of it. She's in charge of all like the merch, like stickers. She's been designing stickers for you guys and all sorts of stuff. We have a holographic Dusk sticker that we're working on that looks amazing. Like, we're gonna up the merch game. I've been focusing on merch all year. Well, since the new year. Merch is like my next thing, like good merch, not shit merch. Like it's all gonna be well thought out merch. And the way it's gonna work is like I'm gonna have the jewel case versions of the CDs at $21, but then I'm gonna make demo disc variants. Like there's a demo disc variant of Sanctuary OS. In the demo disc variants, like they're all gonna come in cardboard jackets, and I'm gonna sell them for as low as I can, so like $10. And you can have like a CD, which yeah, like it's pretty cool. I basically priced it as low as I could because it's a demo disc, right? It's still got all the music on it, but like it's just like the materials, it's cheaper to make, so like I can sell it for cheaper. And it's easier to send to people too because it's literally just cardboard. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. Be right back. Alright. I want to put out a mix that is just ambient vibes. That's like Sanctuary OS, but... Or not Sanctuary OS. It's like Lost Sanctuary, but it's going to be like idling on a game console screen. Kind of like Sanctuary OS, but chiller. Like this song is going to be on it. It's going to be like only 4 or 5 songs that are just super relaxing and they just loop for like an hour. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I kind of want to do it just to have it like a vibe. It's just like a relaxing loop of like 4 or 5 songs for an hour that are just like this song. No drums, no nothing. I want it to be like idling on a PS4 menu. A cassette would be dope. Yeah, floating in Pioneer 2, looking out a window, that's a vibe. Drinking a tall boy. Alright, well that's what I'm gonna make. I'll have it done by the end of the month, actually. That was kind of my next mini project between the breakcore mix and now. I really want to do that, and it sounds like you guys want that, so... Grab the Coke and let the dog out, that's the vibe, man. I just don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I might work on it this week, actually. I want to do vinyl, but it's just expensive, and I'd have to, I think, remaster some of my stuff since it's so bass heavy. So that'd be an investment. I'd probably have someone master it for vinyl for me. I bet Pizza Hotline could do it. I could ask him if he could master it, because he's a mastering engineer. I'm dying. I need some grand piano violin 2000s as well. You should, yeah. I could definitely do something like that. Kind of getting some Solar Field vibes. I don't know Solar Fields. Maybe you can crowdfund and have people pre-order vinyls and do them made order style. That would be, I could do that. And what's up? How are you? What's up, Threat? Alright, what do we listen to now? What should we listen to on here? Well, we could listen to Heaven EXE. Did anyone ever catch that I ripped off the Twin Peaks theme for this? Like the intro? Sort of. Not fully, but like I kind of riffed on the progression a little. Sleep schedule is cooked, but my sleep schedule is beyond cooked too, my friend. Twin Peaks is dope. I remember when I made this intro, I was, no one knew of me at the time, obviously, because I hadn't put out any albums yet as Dusk, but I had gotten out of my tech support job. Heaven EXE was mostly done. I already had the design being worked on. And, yeah, I got on my tech support job. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and I made this intro in like a few hours. I was like, I need an intro for the album. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just definitely, and I remember working on God's Garden too. It was actually like, I think, oops. Take care, Lefty. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Hope to see you next time. Found you because of this album. Yeah, this was definitely the one that everybody like listened to. A lot of people found me from this this one. This is definitely how the community formed after this one. And then I went on live stream and it was like me, Audio, and Josh, and like Aerodice, and a few others, Xena. And we just started hanging out, and that's really how the community formed. Back in the day, the lives, like, Heaven EXE was doing pretty well on YouTube, but the lives, we'd do lives, and it would be like me and like 6 other people. It'd be like me, Audio, and a few others. We'd just be on live hanging out, talking, working on Gaia Ray. You guys seen Valve's new game engine? You can use it for free? Damn. I gotta check it out. Yeah, I've been doing lives since right after Heaven EXE, I think like February. Late January, I think. So, God's Garden was actually the last song that I made for the album, ironically. And I made it around like 4 a.m. in the morning. I started on it. Yes, it sounded like a trash can because I was using like a game headset before I got the Rhodes mic. I was like, sup guys, and it was just like, barely could hear me and stuff. I think Caves 2 Ultimate is the best looking episode 1 area. Yeah, it's definitely a really good looking area. My favorite, I really like the mines, even though it's kind of like samey. I just like the vibe in the mines, and I love the mines song. Yes, I think I was using a Turtle Beach headset at first. I bought a desk mic with an arm for work, and it's the best purchase I ever made in years. Yeah, this mic does work. It has a charm for sure, but my mic was really bad. We were just hanging out back then, just doing whatever. The audio for the, like, music wasn't bad, because I was just OBSing it and stuff. It's a love letter, and it doesn't say it's a branch from what I can find. It's being maintained by Gary. Nice. Should we gain respect and work calls? The vocal is Marie Ork. It's a Plogue Sounds, like, synthetic voice thing. I forgot exactly what the thing is called, but I used this voice called Marie Ork. I kind of want to use it again. It's been a while since I used it. You can publish on the Steam store. I kind of want to check out, like, I really want to mess with a game engine, just to mess around, not to make a game, just to, like, make cool shit. Hard not to mimic it while listening in quiet study room. This was the first song I made. Well, second. This is the second song I made for Dusk ever. And I actually made this song right after listening to Pizza Hotline's Level Select. So it's like, this song was super inspired by his Level Select album. Like, super, super inspired. Like, I was like, I want to make a song like that. And then I made this. But then I kind of, like, went off in my own direction. Yo, later, man. Later, Chewy. Appreciate you coming and hang out with us. Shit, guys, it's like 9 o'clock. Maybe I just shouldn't sleep today. Hey, Dusk. At work, but I wanted to stop by. This song definitely bangs. Also loving PSO. I played PSO 2 for so long. Heck yeah. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. And I hope you have a great day at work. And thanks for the shout out. I appreciate you. Hope to see you around the streams and on the Discord. I'm gonna be doing more production streams soon, which, I mean, I already been doing. I did a couple this week of finishing up that track. And after tonight, I'll have all my synths up and running, so I'm gonna do a lot of music production this week. So I decided, like, Instagram, and I know it's cringe, but TikTok, I'm gonna use both of those platforms to show, like, the behind the scenes of Dusk, like clips from the lives with production, and then like just like studio stuff, me walking around my city, like being a degenerate, stuff like that. And then like cryptic, like little shorts, like artifacts. And then YouTube, I do a little of that, but I try and limit it because I like to keep everything curated. Yes, here's Dave. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind TikTok. I'm not biased like that against the different platforms so much. I like to use them all in like my own way. But yeah, definitely that's going to be a new format where I just kind of show behind the scenes on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. So definitely would love to see everybody there on the TikTok. Just hang out wherever you feel comfortable. But just a heads up, I'm going to be doing some weird shit over there. Good on you for finding ways to expand your content. Yeah, I just like to experiment. No medium is a bad medium. They can all be used in creative ways, and I use them all to kind of like make the Dusk universe and community a thing, you know? I think on TikTok I'm Dusk Music. I think. See, I don't even remember my username. And then on Neat, I might give it a try. I've been looking to try another engine outside of Unity. Yeah, I really want to get involved with like knowing how to use a game engine so I can make cool Dusk shit and then collaborate with other creators to make cool Dusk shit. I will probably use S-Box to make a heads-up display for my classes. Cool. I want to get on TikTok, but only as a creator. I have zero discipline with shorts content. Had to delete Instagram even. Yeah, I just post when I can. Like, I never try and be too disciplined, like, I need to do 2 shorts a day or anything like that. I just like, oh, I have some time, maybe I'll post a short kind of deal. I try and do like 1 a week, but sometimes more. Because it's obviously not my primary focus. I just use it to connect with new people, have fun, show people that are in the community, like behind the scenes, like, hey, look, I'm putting a synth rack together. I just learned you had CDs already on your merch site. I'm gonna grab them for my car. Heck yeah! If you get one, I'll send it out today because I'm literally sending out the mail later today. I have to be up for that actually. Sorry to the 3 people who bought stuff like last week. I'm getting it out today. I apologize. I slacked. So Sanctuary OS is gonna be up on CD next week, by the way. Like next weekend. So yeah, like next Saturday I think. I might just put it out on the 11th since that's like Dusk Day kinda. I always put stuff out on the 11th. So Sanctuary OS is gonna be out on Jewel Case. It's gonna be a Jewel Case version next week, and then I'm gonna be selling a demo disc variant with a TCG card in a couple weeks. Basically what happened was the first demo disc variant of Sanctuary OS came with a misprint. It says, like on the song titles, Sanctuary 1 through whatever, it says Santawary instead of Sanctuary. So we're gonna sell it with a misprint TCG card to make it lore specific. Once the misprints sell out, then there's not going to be any more misprints, obviously, but there also won't be any more TCG cards for a while. We're going to keep doing TCG cards, but not that particular promo card. This is turning into the Family Guy trumpet mafia meme. Santuary, yes. Yeah, there's gonna be like a little glitch card with the 2 animals from Sanctuary OS. A trading card game card. So like just think of like a Pokemon card, but it's dusk. Can't hear you well over the music. I probably accidentally am talking too far away as I get tired. Plus I think this album is loud. That's my bad. This mic is really like, you have to be close up on the mic for it to be good. I kind of want a mic that like I can be further away and it's still loud, since I tend to wander away from the microphone a lot. This is like one of those mics that only takes one direction. But yeah, there's gonna be a trading card, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of dusk trading cards. I hope to make it a whole thing. Like there's gonna be, my dream is to make a dusk booster packs for different. The mixes will have their own trading cards, so you can buy like Heaven EXE, the booster pack. And then it's a shotgun mic for sure. And there's gonna be like lore cards, and they're gonna be functional, so you can like actually play with them. But the game is gonna be super simple, but they're gonna be functional cards. Yeah, the misprint of Sanctuary OS, like my cardboard version, this version. I'll show you the exact misprint. Hold up. Let me just tell these guys that I'll be right back. So I think I might have already fixed it. I'm not sure. No, here it is. Okay, let me bring it up. Alright, so this version. So this is the cardboard jacket demo disc version of Sanctuary OS. It's a Rhodes Podcaster. So there was a misprint, which I didn't catch. We fixed this. I have a version without the misprint now. But this one says Santuary. So what we're gonna do, so that it's like worth buying even though it has a misprint, is it's gonna come with a misprint promo card, TCG card. That's gonna say like, you know, error, and these dudes are gonna be on the promo card. So it's just an incentive to buy my fuck up, essentially. So like, yeah. But once the misprint sells out, no more promo TCG cards. For that, I'm gonna put out more, but that particular promo card, there's only going to be 100. Yep. Is there a Sanctuary OS CD coming? Yes, 909. Next week. The jewel case version is going to come first. It does not have any misprints. But then after, I'm going to be selling the misprint version with the TCG card in demo disc form, so like a cardboard jacket. And that one I'm gonna sell for like $10. Yeah, I know you guys would buy it anyways, but I'd feel like shit selling it without some kind of incentive since there's a misprint. I mean, it's cool, you get like a rare misprint version, but it's not like I'm fucking Pokemon TCG. Like, it's not gonna be worth, you're not gonna go get it PSA graded, so like, I need it to have some sort of incentive to feel not like an asshole. I've got the official Japanese PSO novels from 2001. The Volmers are absolutely mutated Boomas. Whoa. But according to the novels, the Milkweeks are humans mutated by Ultimate Duroli. Wow, that's actually really cool. I did not know that. We're about to fight Duroli. You'll send it to PSA? Heck yeah. Misprint is cool. Don't stress about feeling bad. Yeah, but I want it to have some kind of cool story behind it. So the TCG card is going to come with it. It'll be the first Dusk TCG card, a promo card. I'm running out of breath here. A lot of stuff to say. And then there will be more TCG cards later on in the Dusk universe. It's going to be a whole thing. Of the OS poster. Honestly, the matte version, it's drop shipped. I like glossy over matte, but that's just me. We're gonna be redoing a lot of that stuff though. I call those the proto merch because they're drop shipped. Beanie and I are kind of we're gonna be doing less drop shipping, so a lot of the merch is gonna be sold directly from my house. When it comes to like posters and stuff like that, mouse pads, we're gonna redo all the merch, so maybe hold off until we put better merch on there, unless you want the proto merch. The t-shirts will always be drop shipped though, because those are just a pain in the ass to sell from our house. The head scientist from there, Dr. Dullen, makes this new, stronger Derole clone, and he releases it for science. Is that the ultimate version? In the Pioneer 3. Pioneer 3. Make some B2 size posters? What's that? I probably will. We're gonna make much cooler posters. The ultimate version. Yeah, making a shirt print is so much of a hassle unless it's a primary business model. Exactly. So we're gonna drop ship the t-shirts, but everything else we're pretty much gonna sell straight from here, and it's gonna be like more fine-tuned. So I would say hold off on like posters and stuff unless you really want the prototype versions of stuff that are up. Just to say like I got these before they stopped doing these versions, but I have a PSO art book that I really love. It has all the models and stuff and like all the concept art. Ultimate takes place in the timeline where Karik dies and episode 2 doesn't happen. Wow, I did not know that. So Ultimate's a whole different timeline? I had no clue. I want to get those novels. I want to know. I'm gonna have to look at that stuff now. Can you send it to me? Can you put it on if you use Discord? I think you do. You said you talked to Redrum on Discord. So you should link it on the Discord so that I can see. Because I will totally check that stuff out. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, thanks Toon, appreciate you. Once I get off stream, I'll look at all the orders, and if anything is like a CD or a tape, I'll do it today, because the mail lady / guy is coming today to pick everything up. Picked up a CD for my collection, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send them out today then, because I kind of figured since I was going on stream, we'd get a few more orders, so I made sure that my pickup had like more than I had, because I knew we'd probably get a few more for today. That way I could just get them out same day. You got a tape? I'm gonna have to, I'll dub the tape after stream. I'm gonna be getting off in like 10 minutes. I'll dub your tape. I signed the tapes too, with like this really cool silver paint. You know, like those Sharpies, but they like actually have paint inside them. I have like a silver glittery kind of paint Sharpie that I use to sign the tapes on the J card, which is like the cover of the tape. I think I still have some tapes. I might have to buy some tapes. Not like buy tapes as in like the J cards and stuff, because I put that all together, I have all that, but I might have to actually buy some more blank tapes. So I might take a little while actually to send out the tape. Might take a few days. I have to look at my tape stock. Go to bed if you need. I might do the tapes next batch, like next week. I'll send them all out. I put in like the description that it can take 2 weeks for the tapes, but I usually get them done the same week. But yeah, I'm gonna be discontinuing those tapes like next week, so if anyone wants a tape dubbed, probably put in an order today or tomorrow or something. I think I'm up to like tape. Yeah, I'm on tape 39. I said I was gonna go to 100, but I think I'm gonna kill the run at like, well, probably 43, 44. Yo, what up, Tam? How are you? All right, guys. It's like 9. I gotta go to bed, or at least just like try and go to bed. It's been really fun. We've had a fun stream, 3-hour stream, pretty W stream. I'll catch y'all next time. Any more tape drops in the future? Yes. I'm gonna put out another premium like tape dub mixtape. I'll probably put out some more cassettes as well. Like I don't dub them, just like factory made cassettes. I do want to do that. But as far as like the premium tape dubs where I dub it on my Tascam, I'll probably do one more. And it's just gonna be like a very just like the mix is gonna be songs that I select with like custom artwork and stuff. And I'll probably do one more, but not for a couple months. I'm gonna stop tape dubbing for a couple months and then bring it back. But thanks for being at the stream, everybody. Splee, what's up? Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. What's up, Noan? How are you? Apologies that I'm leaving now, but this is Phantasy Star Online. But I'll catch you guys next time. I'll be back. I've been streaming a lot more lately. But thanks. Appreciate it.